a PA system will only take you so far if you've got a noisy room.
Stuart, do I need acoustical sound treatment in my auditorium?
Well, Andrew, I'm glad you asked that. Because I haven't given it any thought to this question.
Okay.
But I can definitely come up with something on the spot. Yes. And I will say that it's one of the most overlooked things.
Oh, all the time.
Because people think they need a really nice sound system.
Yep.
And you definitely do need to have your sound system, optimized to its best ability.
Yeah,
whatever your room is and all that stuff. But a PA system will only take you so far if you've got a noisy room.
And you don't even need to go very far to test this out yourself. Because what shape is pretty much every auditorium in the world? It's a giant rectangle.
Mm-hmm.
That's flat walls facing each other. Okay. So go down to your kid's local school, go to a basketball game.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Or better yet, show up before anyone's there yet, so there's absolutely no bodies soaking up sound.
Yep.
Stand in the middle of that gym and go, hey. And you're going to hear your voice go, hey.
Yes.
All the way back. Now imagine that I drug in a PA and a full band on stage and did nothing to that room. And we just described what like most churches are.
Yeah, it's interesting because we've had this discussion many times. Like we'll go in with whatever the church can afford.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be elaborate, but we'll go in and put sound treatment and it just feels cozy. You know what I'm saying? Like it just feels like now we're talking a little softer.
Yep.
But here on the other side of, because I've had lots of these discussions.
Yeah.
Everybody's afraid that you're going to turn it into a studio and that we're not going to have
that's because they don't know
ambience of the room. And I have never, ever on any install ever, and I've installed thousands of panels, I have never had the finished product and the church say, this is too dead.
Yeah.
Like it's never.
You took too much ambience.
It has never happened, ever.
Part of that comes from people just not understanding what actually goes into creating a soundstage or a studio. Like, that's a whole different ballgame. You're talking about millions of dollars of sound treatment in a professional studio. Like, they've gone through such extremes to make that space completely neutral that I think we'd probably have to walk into a room and like put sound panels on every possible surface and even then you wouldn't get remotely close. But
no, because you're in a much bigger room.
Well, yeah. And that's the thing is like there's still going to be air in there. There's still going to be a lot of other things going on. So like a little, and this is the cool thing is what Stuart was saying earlier, a little acoustical treatment can go a long way.
Yeah, it just kind of depends. They make all shapes and sizes, multiple different companies. They do different things.
Yeah.
It just depends. But usually, if you can go in your room and clap and you hear it flutter all over the place, if that's what's going on, then you definitely need treatment.
Yeah, because if you turn your PA on in that room, it's going to just get worse because now it's not just one clap, it's all the instruments making noise at the same time. And I think a lot of people get scared about acoustical treatment because it is kind of one of those things. We worked with a client recently who had like this really beautiful wedding venue. I mean, it was just gorgeous.
Yeah.
But it was a big, giant rectangular room with like tile floor. So every surface was reflective.
Correct.
And they didn't even know that there was a solution out there.
No, and they actually had they were blaming it on the DJ. Yeah. I mean, everything gets blamed on
always the sound guy's fault.
But we brought in a little sample. We brought in, like we made a little test thing.
And it was
night and day.
Game changing.
Night and day.
They said what happened. It was really funny. They went to this venue and they had put some acoustical treatment in the smaller room to demo.
Yeah.
And the main guy that they were talking with, he came from the big room and he's talking and it's echoing and all this stuff. And he walks into this smaller room and he's like, whoa. And then our guys kept bringing sound panels in. And after they were finished, one of our guys looked at the venue owner and he said, "Hey, did you notice how you're talking
Everything
quieter and you feel more calm?"
Yeah.
That's because you're not fighting all these reflections anymore. So I think a big key to that is don't just go Google some anecdotal sound treatment. I mean, churches are always trying to save money, and I get it. That's a big deal. But I promise you it's worth calling somebody like us who have the experience and we know exactly what to put in the room. And the cool thing is you can come to us and say like, "Hey, we've only got this much budget," and we'll say, "Cool.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Here's how many panels you can get for that. We will come professionally install them. We'll put them in the optimal place. You're going to get the most bang for your buck."
We've done it over and over and over and over again.
All the time. And it takes all the guesswork away from the church. All of a sudden, they're not feeling nervous anymore because it's really nerve-wracking to Google making your own sound panel, which, by the way, that's kind of laughable in itself because the companies who make sound panels have gone through extreme R&D to create these things.
Yes, so that when your church burns down, the insurance company to go, "Wait a minute, you put a bunch of homemade flammable things on the wall?"
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, when you go with a professional install company, you're getting that security that they've done their research, they know what they're doing. So it's worth the money. It's worth bringing in a professional. It doesn't have to cost. In fact, we hear from a lot of churches, they have us quote out acoustical treatment. And when they get the quote, they go, "Oh, I didn't think it would be that affordable."
Yeah.
People have built it in their minds that acoustical treatment is something only $1 million studios do. And it's just not true. So definitely, look into a company who can do that.